All right, so episode
77.
77.
Sorry, we're on 77.
Oh yeah, sorry.
A cracker of an episode today.
Oh
we had a
my
new
Lord.
segment and everything.
A pre-warning: if you have kids in the car, if you have your mother or father in the car, your brothers, sisters. We said bad things about absolutely
That's true.
everybody in this.
Nobody was spared in the curse words.
Uncles and aunties are probably safe.
Okay, yeah.
But we said very bad things. I'm going home and have a shower after this podcast. I'm going home to wash my mouth out with soap. And
say 10 Hail Marys.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, lots of cursing. It was
Oh.
all about the history of cursing, where curse words
Yeah.
came from.
yeah.
It started off wholesomely with the Chocolate Bar World Cup, which is our new segment. So find out which two bars we talked about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that bit. So will we name this puppy?
Let's name it.
Right, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to take a stab at this, and I'll
Okay.
see if you'll
Okay.
stick with me. Okay, here we go. My suggestion for today's name is
Yes.
what do you think?
I'm not sure whether people will get
Will
that.
that pass the rules of Spotify?
I think that's too much spoilers.
Is it really? Okay.
Mine is what's in your fanny bag?
How do you do it every week? Okay. John Boy?
Well, I'm going to go with one of Bertie's suggestions here. Put the cat outside.
Oh, that's good too. That's good actually.
That is.
Yeah, there's a meaning to that as well.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, well, we're not going to use my one anyway.
Okay, we can't
Okay.
use yours.
Okay.
Bertie's, yours is good.
What's in your fanny bag? I know.
Or put the cat outside.
No, I think put the cat outside. I like
No.
that.
No, I win.
Yeah, I think so.
Put the cat outside.
All right.
I
So,
was actually calling the cat inside, but anyway.
John Boy,
We're going to have to listen back.
episode 77.
77.
Put the cat outside.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, welcome to this, welcome to that. Thinking all the topics that you could have had. The only game that makes me feel so alive. I'm guessing for 30, it could be only 5. Getting them all would be a superpower. You can get it every week on the JB Waffle Hour. 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 JB Waffle Hour.
I love that song.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We're back with a bang. No change in the sayings at the start of the podcast anymore.
No, we're
No.
back. We're back. I didn't sleep that night.
We got many emails to the jbwafflehour@gmail.com
Mhm.
about the inconsistency in John's tagline. People were they were up in arms.
Well, it's all
over
those
it.
people
Up
that
in
bought.
arms.
Imagine buying a T-shirt and then I say I change the tagline. Like all those
Yeah.
T-shirt sales.
Yeah, we lost
Right
a
out
lot.
the window.
2.3 million we lost last week apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big loss. But so we're back now. We're back with all our normal taglines.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Speaking of taglines,
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
This is
Bertie.
episode 77.
What?
Two greater than signs.
oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Two
You're-
greater than what?
You're stretching there, buddy.
Stretching there. I hope you all enjoyed episode 76, The Probing Tent. I got to name it again. I think I'm going to take myself out of the running this week because it's just not fair on the other lads.
No, I've got a good one this week.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
I think it's hilarious that you pre-plan them. I just like to listen to the
Yeah.
podcast and then guess
Because
based on the podcast.
I'm not very smart, so I have to
Mm,
pre-plan
true.
stuff.
Okay.
I couldn't pre-plan
That was a bit too quick.
Probing Tent.
Sorry.
I couldn't pre-plan Probing Tent. That just
Yeah, that
was
was
just something.
Definitely not. Like if you did
Genius.
pre-plan it,
Right.
it would have been weird.
I wonder
Yeah.
if we could do a little look back and go of the ones that I pre-planned, which ones won? How many of times have I won?
Worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do
Mm.
that.
Little
Mm.
formula. I'd
Maybe
love to
the
see
Christmas special.
a pie chart.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
We did talk to Sinead last week about the magical place that is Bective Mill.
Love that place.
Sinead was magical herself, really, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was very good in the podcast.
I'm going to do yoga.
You're going to do it, are you?
Yep.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Right now?
Yeah.
we said we were going to do at least one together, just for content.
Oh, I don't want to go with you.
Oh, wait, no, but can we not do like a three
Okay.
and Sinead
Okay.
with three of us?
We make a deal.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do it
that's-
as a podcast.
Yeah.
We'll all go
that's what I want.
separately, right? And then meet up at like a big yoga event someday.
A year later.
Yeah, a year later.
See who's better at yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga con.
Um,
Yoga. What if, yeah, yoga.
oh,
yeah.
God, he's just fucking
We'll have a
named this
yoga
podcast.
off. Like who can do the
That's it done there.
who can do the downward dog as low as possible.
I've seen you do the downward dog a few times now. You're pretty good.
Hey, stop looking through my window.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Bertie, go on.
Make sure to rate, like, share, follow, subscribe to our podcast. We're getting a little bit of traction. We want to keep the traction going.
Yeah,
love
it's great to
tractors.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. Although traction makes things go slower. We want less traction and more faster.
Yeah, less friction. We want.
Oh, we don't want friction. Oh, no. Then
No,
you have to
no,
get the Sudocreme out and stuff.
Oh,
Oh Jesus! Move on. Let's go. Talking about
more,
yoga
more,
first.
More nipple tips, huh?
That'd be...
That's Vaseline.
That's Vaseline, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for friction, yeah.
Or is it Vaseline? Remember, it was.
Don't put Vicks Vapor.
Vicks. That's what it was. Yeah.
You'll hold me on
Uh,
fire.
Funny guy. Lots of throwbacks there.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
space of 2 minutes.
Regular listeners will understand.
Go on, Bertie.
How was your weekend?
Oh, no! You're stealing my shit.
No, you can't do that.
We're
You-
gonna change
you put
the
me on the
t-shirts.
spot.
up.
You
I
put
thought
me on
you
the
had more to
spot.
talk about there.
No, just if you want to email, I've said that already. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok,
Why-
Twitter, YouTube.
Why should people follow us on Instagram and comment and stuff? And what's the purpose of it? Why?
Like, the more you follow us,
Mm-hmm.
the greater the following we have,
Mm.
the more people that will come to our live show in the Tree Arena. Because, I mean, you can't book the Tree Arena if you've only like 200 people coming.
Mm.
That is a 10,000 seater gig.
And what year do you think we'll get into this Tree Arena? What's your target?
Well, at the moment, we're at the
Well, it's booked already,
the
actually.
parish
Is it?
hall.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
parish hall level. That's where we're at
Yeah.
the moment. We'd fit everybody in a parish hall.
But let's say
That's
by
nice.
end of 2024, Tree Arena.
Yeah, because like it's going like, is it exponentially?
Hmm.
So it's not going up like smooth. It's not a smooth line. It's like jumping, then it levels off. Then it
I-
jumps again,
Mm.
and it levels off. Depending on our guest.
I think
Sinead
we're-
and Berkey done a great job for
I
us so
think we're
far.
bigger than parish hall size. When you, how many people did you get in a parish hall?
Portsmill Parish Hall?
Yeah.
150.
I
Will we
think-
be a
I
sports
think we're
hall in
bigger.
like
I think
a gymnasium?
Yeah, do you know Boyne Community School Sports Hall?
Yeah.
I'd say we'd fill that bio.
With like the if we fill the place with chairs.
Yeah, exactly. Fill it with filler, like you like to.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we do it like a match, a terrace style.
Yeah, well, yes, we'll pretend it's a match. That's how we'll
Maybe-
get people to come to our thing.
We could double it up and just come out at a half time of a game and they'll already be there.
Yes, you come out at halftime of a game. That's how we'll get people to come to see our
Yes.
podcast.
Perfect.
I feel like episode 17, I would like to do a call out
All right.
All right.
because it's coming close to that time of year. We only have maybe 4-6 weeks left
Right.
until around June 6th, or whether
Oh.
it might be the first Wednesday in June.
I know what you're coming for.
And put a call out to all the class of 2003
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
that it will be soon exactly 20 years
Yeah, yeah.
since we started
close.
the Leaving Cert, and I think it was actually June 6th. It was a Wednesday in 2003. So
You guys
why
are
not
so
get in
young.
touch?
Well, you're only a year
We'd
older.
love it.
You're like a year older. Literally.
2001 was our leaving cert.
You weren't 2001, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, where's
Yeah.
that? You're 2 years older than us.
Yeah, probably.
You 40.
Well, sure, look at it.
I'd have to get confirmed. I know a few of my class now listen to this podcast, so give us a
Well,
message
yeah,
in.
get in
lads.
touch.
Are you tipping 40?
I'm 39, yes.
Uh-oh. We've got a 40th to go to.
Not this year.
No, next year.
I've got a
Yeah.
40th to go to actually on Friday. So
Have you?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. What's
21st July.
It's the start of it.
21st July.
I remember the 21st.
Nice.
My 20. Oh no, it was my 21st. Maybe it was Kieran O'Grady's 21st. Was Doran's and Boy.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
I think that was my 21st.
Good
actually.
days.
And the 30th. Then the round of 30th came along,
Mm.
and
Yeah, went to Captain
No.
America's.
people started having babies.
Mm.
Poland.
And now it's fucking 40th.
Yeah, be funerals
Oh
then.
my god.
Well, I'd like to think we might
Jenny.
have the 50th and the 60th. And
Well,
the-
it'll probably be like kids' weddings.
Do you think that'd be the next thing?
Oh,
I know. I'd say 50th and then
50th.
kids' weddings. I'd
50th, 60th.
say.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Mm.
planning marrying your kids off awful young.
Yeah.
Depends.
What have you got?
Depends what's got to offer.
Boy and a girl. What age?
Boy and a girl.
What age is your boy?
He is 5.
So that'd be at least
5.
20 years, wouldn't it be?
I have an
before he's
8-year-old
married?
girl.
Mm.
What's the prospects for him? What's he going to do?
For him,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Olympic weightlifter.
I don't know, but he'd be famous enough to make money so I could retire off
Oh,
his money.
Hollywood kid.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
Hollywood
one's, my
kid.
one's going to be a Ireland football or Ireland goalkeeper.
All right,
She
okay,
wants to be a
cool.
goalkeeper for Ireland. So maybe we could arrange something.
Yeah.
Get them together and we could intertwine our
Is-
families.
Isabel wants to be like a vet or something. I don't know what she wants to
Oh, I bet.
be. Yeah.
All right.
She didn't come see the lambs yet this year.
No, we were waiting on an invite.
Oh, you can come this weekend if you want to be home.
Okay, we're going.
Anyway, How was your weekend, lads? Woo! I got it in there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we already.
No.
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 Did we
We're
was
ignoring
that not
that.
the weekend? No.
Well, we didn't answer it yet.
John, how was your weekend?
My weekend was very good. It was a very quiet weekend because I'd done the gin thing on the Thursday up to the Glendalough Mountains.
Oh, right. Okay. Tell us
very,
about
very
it.
cool.
We can tag them.
And see, Glendalough Gin rebranded, so I was very nicely invited along to kind of a press trip of them launching the brand, so we could all write about it and do Instagram stuff on it.
And what are they rebranding to? Is it gentle
Just,
whiskey now?
No, see, I think a company bought them out. It was a couple of brothers that owned it, or friends. It was
good.
4 friends that set it up, and I think they sold it and made a load of money and just happy days.
Nice.
They're all
Yeah,
going
like-
away, and now there's another company and they just redesigned the bottle. And that's it.
Oh.
It's still Glendalough Gin, though.
Still Glendalough Gin,
Oh,
just
very good.
redesigned the bottle to be a bit more high end.
Yeah, I did see it. It's a lovely looking bottle.
Yeah, nice bottle.
I like it. I like it. And that was, you did any DIY this weekend? Anything happen around your house?
No, just did a big mother of a clean on Sunday.
Go on the mother.
Yeah, you can't beat the
Good
good out
big
cleans.
cleaning, huh?
Could it be termed officially as a spring clean, I guess?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, rodding the pipes,
Yeah.
clean it out.
I didn't rod the pipes now.
Oh, I love a bit of rod in me.
Yeah.
How
You
was
screw the rods together,
how
get a
was-
longer rod.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. I love screwing rods.
Yeah, put a
How
little
was
brush on top.
your how was your weekend, Bertie?
Grand. I was down in a wonderful place called Ballyfour on.
You love
Friday night.
you love going to Bally's.
Yeah. Thing about Google Maps is right. It was like in 600 meters, your destination will be on the left. So I was there looking left. No pitch. Left. I drove by the fucking place because it was
Oh.
actually on the right.
All right.
Yeah, I had to go up and turn around. But anyway,
Nice.
yeah, training Friday night, and then on Saturday, docked the tails of the lambs.
Ouchie! Blood everywhere.
No, you just slip the little ring on.
Oh right, then
Oh
fall
no,
off
you
itself.
can't actually cut them off anymore. That's illegal.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. You still call it docking, even though it's not actually.
And does it hurt them at all to put that on? It's just pressure.
Yeah. So it's just a band, and like it's like I suppose the tail is probably like your ear or whatever. It's like cartilage at the end, and then when you lift up the tail, you'll see where the skin comes. That is like proper muscle.
Right.
So you put it at the end point of where that finishes, where there's no wool in the bottom, and put it at the end of that.
Yeah.
So basically, you have an arrow to point where to put it.
And
Which
why?
helps.
It's amazing.
Why do you end up doing that? Do you not like little fluffy tails on them?
No, because tails, you
Or you have
see,
to clean them the whole time and stuff.
yeah.
They're
So
easily get caught by a fox because he grabs it.
if the tail will get mucky, and then dirt will get on the bum, and
Yeah.
then flies will lay eggs in the bum, and then you get
Infection
maggots, and you
and-
get fly strike and stuff like that. And plus, it's a bit easier for the ram that's not in the way then as well. So,
Right.
yeah, and then you have a better view then to see when they're lambing as well.
Shady man.
It sounds like
Yeah.
a great idea, to be fair. Glad we asked that now, because
Shady
Yeah.
Mac.
I
So-
always thought, like, yeah, sure, we'll leave it on, but that's very, very valid reasons.
So the little
Yeah.
ring then is like fairly tight and just cuts off the blood, and in a few weeks it'll just fall off naturally.
Same sort of theory to castrating the bull.
I don't
That's a
think
ring,
that,
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what a bull now because his balls are big. You can do that to the lambs, but I don't because the little ram lambs just grow up quicker because obviously they have more testosterone. Now you do have to separate them, but we done that last
Just
year.
leave them at it.
Yeah, we left
Good
them
man.
intact, yeah,
Good lad.
and they just grow a little bit quicker for us, and get them away first in August.
I
And then
wonder,
the young
are
lambs.
there farmers who look at their animals like that and like think about their own masculinity and stuff when they're doing
Yeah.
those sort of procedures? I don't think I could do it, to be honest.
I've never done a
I feel
bull or
sorry
seen
for
it
them.
done. I don't know if it's a ring. I presume it is now because the other way with the big like pliers
Oh,
or whatever
God.
was.
No,
probably not great, was it?
I think it is a ring. I heard before that there was
Yeah.
a ring. Don't quote me on that now, but anyway.
Should have put a ring on it.
We
Is that what they say?
we won Boardsmill. We won.
Yay!
Boardsmill
Congratulations.
Won a game.
Well
It's
done,
been a long
Boardsmill.
time because I don't think we won a game all last year.
Right.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, so we bet from Condor on Saturday evening,
Very nice.
3:15 to 2:9.
Mm.
So buzzing after that.
Drumcondrat is different to Drumconra, is it?
Yeah, as in like John is different to Owen.
Well, technically Owen
Well-
is also John. It's the Irish for John. Drumcondra is Dublin.
Yeah, and
Drumcondrath is outside of...
North Mead.
Is it
I've
Ashburn?
never-
In between
No, no,
Ashburn
no.
I've
and-
never been to
No,
Drumconra.
it's near it's near the northern point of Mead, like Mead Hill and Drumcondra
Oh,
is all up that direction.
I'm thinking of Curraha. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of for some reason.
That's a beach, isn't it?
Curraha. No, that's out by... Do you know where Hunky Dory's is? That's Curraha.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
the-
That's true,
and
yes.
Swans.
Emerald Park. Just to mention them again for
Right,
future
yes.
sponsorship.
I'm going to ask you a question. This happened to me twice over the weekend. This isn't a topic, but it's just something very interesting. I was going to the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and someone came and pushed the door handle down and pushed the door in.
Right.
And I shouted, bathroom, bathroom! Because it was just what came out of me at the time. That's just the natural thing that
It
happened.
wasn't the only thing coming out.
No, there was more than that.
Were you like in this building here?
No, I was at home.
Okay.
And
okay.
then just there now, as we were setting
Can
up
you not
this
say
evening,
occupied
I was
now?
in the bathroom and someone went to open the door there and I went silent. I just went nothing. And then they tried the handle again and I just went silent. I was like afraid to talk. So what happens? Have you ever had that situation where someone comes in and you've blurted out something completely random when you're sitting in the
Well,
toilet?
you should just say, occupied.
But you also
Occupied,
say
eh?
in a fun, occupied.
Do you know what happened once, right? And I was kind of lucky in one way that I wasn't actually using the toilet.
Right.
So do you know the way you're
What
in
were you
work?
doing in there?
You're in work and you just need a little bit of a break.
Oh yeah, I used to do
So I
that the
then
whole
put
time in
down
Navan.
put down the eyelid, sat on, was checking the owl, Instagram, whatever, just for a few minutes, whatever. And someone actually came in and opened the door.
What?
What?
Yeah.
With a screwdriver or something?
Oh, must be a coin or a key or whatever.
Oh, nasty.
And so, like, I stood up,
And you
and obviously I wasn't
to
going to the
assert
toilet.
dominance of it.
Because I was like, what? And I looked at him and goes, what are you at? And then
You're
How
sitting
long
there
did
with
you?
your
How
phone.
long did you just look at each other for?
Guilty.
Not that long. So I was like, what are you at? And then he's like, oh, sorry. And I just walked by him. And then I was thinking when I went out,
Did you put up your trousers?
well, no, because I wasn't going to
He
the
was
toilet,
sitting there on
like.
his phone.
Yeah. I wasn't
Okay,
actually-
sorry,
And
I
then
misunderstood.
When I walked out, I was like, what if I was going to the toilet?
Yeah.
What would I have actually done? Because you would have been sitting there, your man opened the door, you wouldn't have time to have got up and like,
There's only one thing you can do in that situation. That's just stand up and put your
Yeah.
hands on your hips
Yeah.
and just stare at him.
like what?
Was there a little thingy on the wall by saying like "Be here at 3 p.m. on the 23rd of April"?
Oh my
I,
lord.
I don't know what it was.
Was this a
at.
public toilet?
No, well, it was in work, like public toilet, yeah.
All right, so it was someone
Don't
you'd
wanna
never.
No, just, and I
Right.
really thought I should have challenged him more on it, because what if I was going to, but I knew like I was in there doing something I shouldn't have been
Yeah.
doing,
Yeah, that's the
because
other
I
thing.
should have been at work or whatever.
And was he an
Yeah.
employee or a college student?
No, it's a college student or whatever. Like.
And there's only one cubicle,
No, there's 2 cubicles.
and the other one was
Yeah, so one is like, it's like, what would you say, that the handle is more on the inside because it goes on the inside of the door, but the other one is like, has the, it's for user friendly access, like a
Wheelchair friendly
handrail
kind
and
of
stuff,
All
and,
right,
and
yeah.
the door is slightly wider.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
it's not specific, it's like anybody can use it or whatever,
Mhm.
but the door then shuts to the outside, like,
Right.
so it's easier to open, like.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I don't really know what he was at.
But the other one was free, was it? So you could have
I
walked into
have
that
no
one.
idea, I never
All right,
checked. Like.
You were just too panicked.
Now that one is slightly bigger or whatever, so I don't know whether he wanted to go in and change or whatever. But like, have you ever done that? Like you go and the
No.
door is closed and you try to open it, and well, he did actually open it.
Mm.
Have you ever been caught with your pants down?
Like in a toilet.
Yeah.
No.
Oh right, okay. That's surprising to me.
Yeah, no, I haven't been.
And no toilet issues at all. No one ever tried to walk in you.
I obviously have kids, so of course, but
Yeah.
no, when I was even living with lads, no, we wouldn't have walked
How
into each other.
tall is the?
I think
the
when you're
divisions,
which
the divisions between cubicles. Like if you're Devon Toner,
I'd say over 6 foot.
Yeah,
are
you're
you
definitely
are you
down at
looking
someone.
over
Yeah, definitely.
the door or the wall?
He's seen a few Mickeys in his time.
I
I'd say
say
that
so,
fella.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go and ask him that.
I don't know.
Mickey Burke. Mickey.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Right.
John, we cut across you.
A great Mickey. What? No. Even with living with lads, I suppose when you're peeing standing,
Right.
Often a lad would come up behind you and knee you in the back of the legs
Ah,
or something
yeah,
like
you
that.
get
But but never. That was always respected when you're sitting on the toilet.
And do you have any sort of tactics? Right, you live with someone now. Do you have any sort of tactics when it comes to noise prevention when you're in the bathroom and someone is because the walls here are quite thin.
Yeah.
That's the bathroom. That wall there is the bathroom wall. So it's
Yeah.
like paper. So
Yeah.
if you're going to
So
the
the wall.
toilet in there and you're in any way loud or whatsoever, people in the reception can hear you peeing or doing whatever else you're doing. So you have to be really tactical about how you use the bathroom, whether you
Yeah.
run the water. Or whether
the-
you flush and pee at the same time while you're flushing.
Put the volume
You know
up
what I
on the TV, no?
Well, you could do that as well. Yeah.
No, well,
actually.
like
that's probably
yeah,
a
but
better
you
idea.
you can pee silently, like by getting peeing on the walls.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a dangerous old game. That though, you have to be very
Yeah,
precise.
you do. Some toilets will have a little target of the perfect place to pee to be silent. You know that?
Yeah. So you do have a little bit of a tactic sometimes when you're peeing.
Yeah, when
Why, do you-
peeing, yes.
Do you pee into the water?
No, never.
No, I don't pee into the water.
Neither do I, but because there'd be
A
a
lot of people do.
splashback like off it. That's ridiculous.
A lot of people do.
And did you ever
Yeah.
see those infographics on YouTube
All of
of how
us.
much stuff comes up off the toilet when you're
Yeah.
peeing?
Yeah.
Like a urinal or just a toilet?
Both.
Oh.
Do you know if you walk into a bathroom and you can smell something?
Yeah. Poop, like.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Don't tell me it's particles of poop.
It's particles of poop in the
Oh,
air.
for fuck's sake.
They're landing on the back of your tongue.
No.
You're tasting someone else's poop.
Oh, no. I can I can think of so many times this happened.
Yeah.
The
Next time you walk into a bathroom now, you're going to be like, oh,
Who's shit all over the air?
the toilet in work is beside the reception desk, like.
All
So
right.
it's the main one that like people use in that building. And sometimes you've gone in and you think he's dying in there.
yeah, there's something going wrong.
Oh.
It's hard out
Whether
work,
it's
isn't it?
what he ate or whether it's just a big bit coming out of a small hole. I don't know.
Anyway, that was my weekend, lads.
That was a great weekend.
Thank you.
That's a good topic. So
thanks.
what waffle game is it?
That's us done now. No, let's move on. I was trying to find her name there, but I was watching the London Marathon over the weekend. Did you see that?
No.
You didn't
No.
see
It's
any
not
of
something I
this?
usually watch now.
So-
No,
oh
does he?
man, it's great.
Is
It's
it?
absolutely brilliant? Yeah.
Anyone get sick?
No, but there was a lady after about, I think it was 6 miles. She started to cramp in her left leg.
Already.
Mm.
Right.
That's early.
Yeah, very early, and you could see for the camera kept on going back to her, and she was cramping, and she'd stop for a second, do a little stretch, but she couldn't find the right stretch to get rid of this whatever pain it was.
Mm.
She ended up fucking winning the yoke.
How?
I don't know. I had to go out. I had to go to a football match, and I came back, and she'd won.
Oh.
Did some guy come out of the crowd and give her a massage or
Now
something?
here's the other thing, right? There was another woman, an ultra marathon runner in England. I'm going to give her name because she deserves it. Josiah Zakarevsky has been disqualified from a race for using a car.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've seen that.
Jesus.
She finished third in the is that GB Great British Ultra Manchester.
She done like
Liverpool.
the middle mile in like 53
Um,
seconds or something.
1 minute 40 seconds.
Oh,
She
was
did traveled 4 kilometers in a car after mapping data found she covered a kilometer in 1 minute 40
Why
seconds.
did you think she'd get away with that? Yeah.
So silly.
Did you see the fella that sprinted to start the marathon and he led the marathon for 10 seconds? So he was registered as
Yeah.
leading the London
Oh,
Marathon.
that's
Yeah.
deadly.
He's one of the
Yeah.
leaders.
That's a good way to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's lads doing it. There's a fella who did it in Crocs. There was a lad who did it dressed as Santa. There's all sorts of different bits and
I
bobs.
seen a video on Facebook of a guy that was
Facebook.
dressed like
He says it that way the whole time. Have you ever heard that? No, he says it that way the whole time.
he was dressed as Uncle Ben
Oh, was he?
and he was running.
You can't
but
say that anymore.
he was so tall.
All right, yeah,
It's
that's-
just Ben.
He's
He
cancelled.
actually got to the finish line, but the finish line was too short so he couldn't get. He was basically so tall as
Sorry,
Uncle
Big
Ben.
Ben, you mean?
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Not Uncle
You can
Big
say
Ben.
that.
My apologies. Because Uncle Ben died. He in Spider-Man.
Oh, is right. There we go. That's who you were talking about.
With
But
great
Big Ben
power
anyway. But
comes
his
great
thing was too tall for
responsibility.
the thing. Sorry. Yeah, that's my
So
story.
he could get under. That's hilarious.
He couldn't get under it.
I think we should enter a marathon together, the three of us,
Hmm.
dressed as a big waffle.
Let's give yoga a go first.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We'll start small.
Small things. We'll go for lunch together maybe at some stage.
Yeah.
And
That'd
get
be good
waffles.
too. All right, my last little thing for news is the Natural History Museum of Stuttgart and Wagengein. Okay, I can't do German stuff. Marine Research made the joint discovery of a new species to the country. Okay, I'm going to try and name this. Micriochithys grandis. So it's a little fishy. He's about 5 centimeters in length. I'd say 5 kilometers. 5 centimeters in length. This guy here. So they find him completely new, never been charted before. Right?
Where'd they find him?
In the sea. So my hypothesis or my question to you is how much shite is down there do you think that we haven't come across yet?
So much. Sure, isn't the statistic like only like 5% of the ocean has been?
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like imagine there could be things down there with like
Hmm.
big flippy floppy
There's
There's a lot of
arms
shit
and-
down there. Yeah.
The old lady's jewels from the Titanic.
That's right. Yeah, no one ever went and got it. Yeah.
Britney Spears tried,
But
I think.
there was loads of room on that feckin' door.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was,
Loads
yeah.
of room. So she deserves to have her necklace lost.
Well, Jack just didn't understand the mathematics of buoyancy, and Rose did. So
God, if only they had YouTube back in the day. Right, we do. We've got a new little event coming up. Let's do a little bit of an event now. This I said that this should be like a little bit of a precursor to the Women's World Cup
Yes,
That is-
our own little World Cup.
coming up fairly soon. We're going to do our own little World Cup. And Bertie, would you like to explain what our World Cup is about?
Yes, so I thought, because I've seen it on the social medias,
Right.
is a chocolate bar World Cup. And because we eat chocolate bars, amongst other things, we thought we might have a nice little input into it.
I'm game ball.
So we will put it up on a poll on Instagram just to get everybody's vote, and then we'll see who wins and who moves on to the next round.
So the people decide who gets through,
Yeah.
not us.
Yes, but we will also have one vote each, obviously.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah, I like that.
and then we just discuss them a little bit, and then people can listen on Wednesday morning at 7:02 a.m. and then go on to an Instagram possibly around 10 o'clock,
Okay.
and then vote after they've listened, and then they can hear what we think of both of them
Now,
and our good points and bad points.
how many bars are involved in this tournament? Is it 32?
I'm glad you asked that because I actually do have that information quite handy
Excellent.
on my phone.
Just so we have a little bit of is there a tree where people can see what bars are voted for, who gets through?
I will do that. There's we have 32.
Oh, 30. Oh, it is. So it's proper World Cup.
Yeah.
Love
Nice,
it.
Yeah.
nice.
Love it.
So first off the bat is Boost versus Picnic.
Ooh, like that's easy for me. Now, are you going to eat some of this? I'm off sugar.
Okay,
Now, so Picnic.
are you allowed to be biased? Because I physically don't like Boost already.
Do you say
No, it's your own vote.
Have you now? Why do you not like Boost?
Yeah,
It
that's-
just tastes
know.
a bit chemically or something to me.
All right. Okay.
Mm.
Now I love a Boost. I have to say.
Why? Because it gives you a little boost, or
No,
it's
as I
tasty.
said before, it makes me feel fat. But it's just the middle of it has this. It's like a surprising chocolate,
maybe that's
burst
what I don't like.
with
That's-
some of the little crisp bits. It's very good.
Yeah,
Very
no,
good.
not a fan.
No,
But do you like Picnic?
No, not into picnics.
What's wrong with Picnic?
There's too
you're-
much-
You're jumping ahead. I have to describe what Boost is.
Okay,
Then
sorry.
I'll-
okay.
So
Deal with
as,
this later.
as of the website, a taste bud boosting blast of biscuit in soft cocoa center, encased in chewy caramel and Cadbury milk chocolate, packing a punch in every layer.
Oh, the caramel. I forgot about the caramel as well. Yeah,
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
Boost.
Caramel in there too.
yeah.
And then-
the ingredients are good. Like that's perfect. But it's the
Picnic.
flavour of it for you.
Picnic is also Cadbury's.
Oh, same. So, oh god.
Yeah. Picnic is a knobbly creation of crispy wafer, chewy caramel, crunchy peanuts, juicy dried grapes, all contained in a layer of Cadbury milk chocolate. So they've both got Cadbury milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they both got caramel. Is that what you said?
So the same chocolate in the both of them, yet you find the taste
Yeah.
of them different. Go for it there. Go on, split it in two there, lads.
Now, I wouldn't be
have a go.
big on peanuts.
I like peanuts now.
So,
I have to say.
and Boost has biscuit bits.
Mm.
So I'd be more a biscuit bit bar
Oh.
kind of person.
Go for it. Take a
Because I
little,
don't like
take a little,
peanuts.
I'll try and describe it here like a little ASMR chocolate eating contest. Here we go. Bertie's now.
Are we
opening
going
up
to
the
like
apple.
you put one end of your mouth and then I get my mouth and put it
Yeah,
on
like
the other end?
no, like Lady and the Tramp. That movie,
What
no?
just happened?
Can we do that?
What did you say?
So
You're going to put your mouth on his end.
Well, I'm not putting it in that way. You're
So-
disgusting.
You
I'm talking
said
about him
this.
putting it in his mouth and me putting it in my mouth, and then both ends in our mouths.
Please do that.
are we?
Please do that.
I'm
Can we take a
not talking
picture?
about your disgusting
go
way.
on.
Are we,
Do it
talking
now.
about the display? No, that
No,
Pu-
just
purple
do the thing
wrapper.
that he
How
said.
it looks.
Put it in your
So
mouth.
how the wrapper looks? The wrapper's actually really nice.
yeah,
it's a good
okay.
wrapper, yeah.
I will say that it looks very thin on the inside. Like that's small. It's narrow.
It does
like.
look thinner in person, actually. Yeah.
Now,
Than
of course,
the
we're-
pictures I seen, it looked much bigger.
We're only doing it on taste.
Oh, you're breaking it. I thought you were going to put it in your mouth and he was going to have the other side in his
Oh,
mouth.
sorry.
It's too late
Like
now,
Lady
I
and the Tramp.
suppose. Ah, well, I was going to do it too.
We'd do it with the boost. Actually, the boost is a little bit smaller. That'd be funnier.
No, I wouldn't do that because I don't like it. Okay, so what are we doing here, Bert? Do we have to spit it out after?
Into a little bucket. Yeah, don't swallow.
Yeah.
Don't swallow.
Just swallow. We're not good guys like that.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Picnic bar is nice.
I'm envious. of
Nutty.
you. This is unbelievable for a podcast.
Mm-hmm,
The noise of you just chewing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So John and Bertie are now chewing said chocolate.
Straight
bar.
away, it's a bit like it's not overly nutty for me. I'd still eat it,
Right.
but I'd only eat it if someone like gave it to me.
There's too much going on in that joke.
I wouldn't go and buy it.
There's too much.
Chocolate, peanuts. A little bit of biscuit in there too, actually.
Yeah.
Is there raisins and grapes in that?
There's grapes in it as well, apparently. Yeah.
And raisins.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't really
No,
get
no,
the grapes
yeah,
and
yeah.
raisins.
Dry grapes.
There is a little aftertaste of raisins now, did you say
Yeah.
it?
It's
Just to
not
finish.
overly powerful peanutty.
No?
To be fair. Just a little
Aroma's good, chocolate, good
Now,
chocolate strong.
There's obviously there's obviously enough peanuts in it if you're allergic to peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
actually.
definitely. There's enough peanuts to die on if that's anybody's interest.
That's what's interesting. Is this like you're trying to tell people
Yeah.
how to
By-
help themselves?
Yeah.
By rubbing the shaft of the Boost bar,
Oh, dear God.
this would be thicker. This would be more girt in the Boost. Already.
Jesus Christ.
Even
This is
before
going to be
I open
rated 80. This is going to be
Yeah.
the highest rated
Yeah.
podcast we're going to be doing.
What grams is in that?
What grams?
Ridiculous.
This is 48.5.
Oh, who cares? Just eat the fucking
Can I
boost.
can I have the rest of this?
Oh
Actually?
yeah, of course, yeah.
There's no point in him having a boost now.
It's
So
too
is
dark.
hold on a second. Actually, every week now you have to come in here and eat it like 32 chocolate bars.
48,
Oh, yeah.
48.4.
Commitment, lads.
Oh, it's 48.5, and this would feel bigger in my hands.
Much more air in that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm.
Boost now, obviously big bold letters in the middle, and it looks like it's coming out of the bar. You know, like Batman things in the 60s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, like a boom.
What's the K called?
They're both shockingly bad. for you, I'd say.
516.
Jesus. That's a meal.
That's per 100 grams now, so that's not for the whole bar because the bar is only 48.
Oh, right. Okay.
What am I looking at?
Why did they do that?
The K called.
Why do they put
I don't
per
know.
100 grams? Like,
Easier to divide.
just tell me what's in the fucking
Yeah.
bar.
Oh, Kekals, 233.
Oh, so slightly healthier if you're looking to
I
stay.
guess there's more fruit than that, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
looking to stay within your calories count for the day,
Okay, so
the picnic would be a better option.
yeah, so
if people are interested in that thing,
you get more
yeah.
monies for what is worth because it's heavier and more thing, less calories.
yeah,
What do they cost? What's
Very
the difference?
tasty.
What's the difference? in
less
price?
chocolate though as well.
They're the same, though, are they?
Well, I don't know actually in this one because there are 2 for 250 in the Circle K.
Oh, right, okay. You started off with pretty low on this ladder now of chocolate bars, these two.
Oh, so there's definitely more caramel in this one. Look, see the way that broke
yeah,
there.
That's a
And you'd
beast of a yolk.
think that would be heavier then with the caramel in it.
That's
This is the
lovely.
Boost bar we're tasting here now.
I'm envious of you putting that in your mouth.
It's definitely more chewy,
Yeah.
caramel and like soft stuff. And bit of biscuit.
Oh, my God.
Like I would think that
That was disturbing.
you could tell that there's more calories in this.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more a chocolate bar.
If you're going to go chocolate bar, just go all out, like, in fairness. John! My God. I kind of raise these visions from my memory. Now, you're looking happy enough there.
What do you think? Because you said you from the get go you didn't like Boost bars.
The first flavor was it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then the aftertaste is that what I was describing earlier. It's a bit of a chemically taste.
All right,
The
okay.
aftertaste.
And from
Like-
the same factory and all, so it must be the chocolates in the middle then, obviously.
That'd be my first Boost bar. I never had a Boost bar. I don't think.
No way.
I don't think so. I don't recognise this.
No, I'm,
Alright.
I'm having a second
Yeah, I like them.
part of it.
They
now
used to
and,
be
you know.
called something else. So Boost used to be... let me tell you what they were. They were something else, and then they got
Even though like I don't like peanuts, I'd actually probably pick the picnic over Boost.
Really?
The Boost was very packed in. Like
All right,
Yeah.
let's
Chewy or whatever.
let's put a bow on this thing here. What are we going for?
I'm going
week
picnic.
1.
I'm going picnic.
All right.
you've had them before, you're on some kind of mad no sugar thing, so you're not involved in this. But you still
No.
have an opinion, and your opinion is still valid because we're an inclusive podcast.
Yeah, I would go Boost. I'd have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm going to go unhealthy, I might as well go all out.
That's true.
You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 for 1, and then whoever else votes on Wednesday morning
Mhm.
after you listen to this podcast.
All right, lads, get your
It'll be there.
votes in.
It'll be up there for 24 hours. So
I'll tell you what they used to be called. Boost bars. You'll recognise this, I'd say, because they were very similar. It used to be called a Moro.
Moro,
Yeah.
Moro.
So that's what Boost used to be called, is Moro.
yeah.
There you go.
Will we say what's on the cards for next week as a teaser?
Yeah. What's happening next week?
Next week it's Twirl versus Dairy Milk.
Oh, Janie Mac.
There you go.
How do you decide between those two?
Twirl Dairy Milk on next week.
Oh, that's a big
They're
game.
very close to each other, them, aren't
That's
they?
a big game.
That's
So
probably the
basically,
point.
you're only going to be basing it purely on texture.
Yeah. They're the
Taste,
same
yeah.
chocolate, are they? No.
And
I think-
calories.
Is Twirl also
That's Cadbury's, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Both are
Yeah.
Cadbury's.
Or
and
Dairy Milk Cadbury's?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah. Okay, so it's the same chocolate. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that's a big game next week. Big one.
Big one.
That's Brazil versus France. That for me.
Oh yeah.
Right, let's get on to our topic for today. So, I don't know how this came about. My dad was talking.
Oh, it was you that said it, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was John.
No, it was
Oh,
me.
my bad. Sorry, John.
So my dad was talking about the history of curse words. He was just saying that well that word wasn't always necessarily that. I think it came about where one of us had said something about we're Irish and us cursing is like a little bit of a mini rebellion against the English language.
Now, first of all, have you ever used the word cuss?
No, that's an American term.
Yes, that's okay. Just clearing
Never
that up.
used it. No.
That's
Yeah.
alright. So it's cursing.
No, it's
Excellent.
cursing or swearing.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the other thing. Now, what sort of a household did you grow up in? Were you in a pro cursing house? Was it kind of free around the house, or was it frowned upon
Frowned upon.
completely?
I didn't curse in front of my mother until I was at least 29.
It's a weird feeling that first curse in front of your mum, isn't it?
And I've probably only done it twice since.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're still.
I still don't curse in front of the mother.
No way.
Father, I never really get to curse in front of the father. I suppose I don't curse in front of the father either.
Wait, does he just like stand cursing at you the whole time?
No, he doesn't curse.
He doesn't curse at all.
No, I think he
Wow.
cursed once and he was really angry. That was about 25 years ago.
Right.
And I've never heard a curse word out of him out since.
Wow.
14th of August.
Yeah.
1998.
I remember
it?
the
9 o'clock.
day. What about you, Bertie? Was it a pro cursing house or anti?
I don't think really. Mum would have cursed if she burnt herself at the cooker.
Right. Yeah.
And then Dad probably would have cursed. But they don't use curses in like a sentence.
Every day.
Where I'd be like, even like say the me game or me for shite at the weekend. Where I'd sit down
yeah.
but I've never like cursed at me mum and dad, but I've cursed in like a sentence, talking about something.
They would have described
Liverpool or
me for
Meath.
shite. Would they, to them, you would have.
Yeah, I was like me for shite.
Yeah.
And like that. But then when I was probably teenage years, I would have said it in a joking way, because I would have said something, mum would have said, "Oh, don't be cursing."
Yeah.
And then I'd curse again just to be joking, like.
just to get the reaction out of it as well.
Yeah.
Now I
But
found that. Go on, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying, in my general talking, I wouldn't really curse that much. And then being like an instructor and a coach and stuff, and even on the podcast, you kind of hold back then a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't be one that, do you know the way people have certain things, whether it's okay or like or or whatever, to say a lot in their talking,
Yeah.
where some people are like that with cursing.
Yeah. It
And-
just naturally flows out of them.
Oh, and say far too much, like, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so much so, like, if you're from that area, I suppose, and you're growing up with people who talk like that and are like that, it doesn't seem odd. But when you're taken out of that area and put into maybe another certain situation, it comes across like really bad. I think that too much cursing.
It's
Like,
really
you know?
noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah, because you definitely have to pick and choose like your audience and where you are and whether you can curse or not. Like,
Yeah.
and then some cursed people hate, and then others then that they don't mind. Like if you call someone, "Oh, he's a dickhead" or whatever. Some
yeah.
people might accept that as just normal language. Others might think like that's really offensive. Like,
Yeah.
so you have to pick and choose. Like,
There's soft curses and there's the bold ones.
there's
that really,
there's 59.
all right.
There's
You got them
59
all?
words in the English language that are considered curse words.
Now we're not going to go through them. We're not going to say all of them. We're not even going to say.
What? I've been studying
Oh,
them.
them.
well, here we go.
You're not going to say all of them, are you?
But I have them all printed out.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, no, just in case you want to talk to them.
we
And
definitely
then
have to tick that little box that says, "Did we swear in this episode?"
This episode's not for kids.
yeah.
I have them all here. If you want to like run through a few of them, obviously you don't have to. And then I've the seven. I've the 7 top ones.
Oh, you know what they are.
And then I have a little bit of history about it.
Mm.
And the first time a curse was thought of as being a curse.
Cool. We have the same notes. I know we do. So I'm going to let you take the history of it all today.
Oh
No,
well, John was going to do some.
Well,
history.
no, like I'm going to. I've nothing about the history. I have a few things about foreign curse words, but I was thinking on the way in the car this morning or today. What is it about curse words that is so attractive to use them?
Now, there is a physiological thing to using curse words. They are a physical release for the body.
Yeah,
It's been proven that
Yeah.
if you, like, say something's happening, you go, "Ah, damn it," or when you hurt yourself,
Yeah.
that it releases pressure when you do that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well,
like.
I think a good example of it is once again describing something. So if you say like, that car is broke, you'd be like, oh, okay,
Okay,
that car is fucking broke.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
banjaks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
know?
you get to, you choose to use that word. You could say horrid broke or
But doesn't it the same
Very
thing?
No,
broke.
no, but it's not the way.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm saying. It's how people will take it.
Yeah.
So if you say to me,
Yeah.
"Oh, the car is broke," I'm thinking, "Oh, it must be something minor."
Mhm.
But if you said it's fucking broke, I'd be like, "Jeez, that's major."
I
like."
just think you're really angry that it's broke.
Now, here's two scenarios for you. You go to the mechanic, and the mechanic says that car's not in good shape.
Mm.
And then the other scenario is he goes, that car's fucked.
Yeah.
Which is worse?
yeah.
I'd say there is a chance it's okay if he says not in good shape.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If he says it's bollocks.
Oh,
What's
That's,
that?
that's a common one as well.
Yeah.
That car's bollocks. I've heard that a few times
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, it has a certain seriousness
Je ne sais
to
quoi.
it, and it gives a certain authority to the phrase that you're saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But and as you're saying, it's that release, like saying that,
yeah,
and it gets it out.
It's how it feels when it's coming out of your
or
mouth.
or you see you next Tuesday.
But I think
Yeah.
without
That's a big one.
That is one of the bad ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
You
we've been talking
cannot
about.
like. There's certain houses that you just cannot say. I know.
Mm.
When I was living in a house with the ex-wife, that was a no-go.
That was no
That
go
word is-
word.
No,
I think
cannot
that's
say
really
it.
bad. Yeah, women don't like that word.
They don't.
No.
It's got a
Same
certain.
me own
It's got a
wife.
certain viciousness to it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
as well.
and it's an
I-
ugly
the way
word.
you can say it too, like.
Yeah, it's a baddie, that one.
Because I was just going to say that with using curse words, you can make a situation seem worse like that without actually changing your tone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, like, especially in a game, if you're calling someone to come back or why didn't you do something, you know, if you add in a curse word,
Yeah.
it makes it more important what you're saying for some reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
There's an extra layer of seriousness to what you've just
yeah,
said.
like, you know, if you once said, like, "Oh, you should have got back and marked up," and then you say, "You should have got back and marked up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
You know?
oh,
Bit
he,
of dominance in it.
he means
Yeah.
business, that lad. So, go on, give us some of the...
Well, first of all, if
the
you have not
backstory.
seen it, I didn't know this was a thing. Do you remember Nicolas Cage
yeah, I
Yes.
saw this
from
recently. Yeah.
such wonderful movies as Face Off and Con Air?
And the movie about
Um,
Nicolas Cage, which he plays
I haven't
Nicolas
seen that
Cage.
yet. I want to watch that.
It's deadly.
He hosts a show on Netflix. It's the unscripted series explores the history of swear words
Yeah.
through interviews with experts in etymology,
There you go. You got it, buddy.
popular culture, history, and entertainment. With each episode diving into the origins, usage, and cultural impact of specific curse words.
Love it.
There you go. And so there's 6 episodes, and one does
Come on, Bertie. Come on. You can do it. I'm with you, buddy.
duck, shit,
Oh, my Lord.
female dog,
Oh, yeah. I got that. That one's, yeah.
Dick from Glenroe, the cat outside,
Oh, that's a big one, that one.
and what beavers built.
What's the cat
Damn.
outside one?
Oh, damn. All right, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad one at all.
What's the cat outside one?
Oh, come on now. Is that See You Next Tuesday? Is that one? Is
No.
it Cat Outside?
Yeah, no,
Oh, it's my glasses.
You're so old.
Why is the cat outside?
Let me see. What's it?
Why is it outside?
All right. Yeah. Why is it
You have
outside?
to call it in.
No, you
I'm
don't.
not sure. Right. Do you want me just to say these words on the podcast?
It
Will I say
rhymes.
them?
It rhymes with fussy,
Right. Okay.
Here, fussy, fussy,
but it's
fussy.
not a cat. It's not a cat outside.
But that's when you call her in.
Do you feel weird saying certain words? Yeah.
Well, just because we're on the podcast, I'm not sure how bad we want, because people's going to be listening to it. We
Is-
don't want people to get offended, even though we're talking about curse words. So we don't want to say too many of them all the same.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my take on it.
How would you feel like driving home in the car, just saying one of those words?
Oh, I've said all these.
Yeah. Same here. It depends on the. It depends where you are.
Did you see? There's an interview on BBC,
Mm.
and he's in New Zealand. I think he's New Zealand. I think it's rugby they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
or he's like a CEO, and he's like, "Oh, you know, what advice would you give to?" I think it was entrepreneurs, and he says, "Oh, don't waste time with dickheads."
Mm.
But the way your man took it up was, "Don't waste time with the kids."
Oh,
He's
right.
like, and he's like, he was so taken back. What do you mean? Like, I mean, do you not want to spend time with your kids and stuff? And he's like looking, and he goes, "No, the kids." And maybe he was South African, was he? And then your man over the other side, he was British as well or whatever, but he knew what he said. And he goes, "No, he said dickheads."
Did you see that YouTube video for Dextane? No.
No.
Oh, you should watch that. Just Google.
Is it from like Australia or?
Yeah,
Is that, all right.
it's
okay.
like-
Dick Stein.
My wife said I should clean my dick. So I went outside and I cleaned it really good. And now my dick is really nice and clean. He's obviously talking about his deck that's
Yeah, of
outside.
course, yeah.
Uncanny Australian accent.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Awkward.
And then, as we mentioned before, cuss is simply an American variation of the word curse, and it means to say bad words. It's first recorded in 1815.
Some very
Cuss.
long time ago.
Don't know why. Where'd they get cuss? Why curse? Cuss? Is that an accent thing though? Like somewhere in America, there's
Yeah,
an
cuss.
accent that was like your man saying deck or your man saying dickhead.
Yeah. That's how it goes about it.
Curse
it came
word. Cuss word. Yeah,
So
I'd
was
say
it
so,
like
yeah.
the British going over or something and was saying curses, but they thought they were saying cuss?
I'd say so.
I
Well,
don't know.
that's how a lot of stuff comes about, isn't it? Like the German languages would have come to English, and because of just the sound of the word, you know.
Like croissant.
Yes, exactly.
People probably think that's an English word.
Should most of the time, most of the way with Irish words or Irish towns are based off the English vocabulary.
Yeah.
Well, that's for different reasons. The first real use of the F word is thought to occur in a poem partly written in cipher from around 1475, which complains that some monks are damned because they fuckhand women around the monastery.
Jesus.
Fuccant.
Okay.
Holy moly.
I wonder, does that can't part of the history of that other word that sounds like can't?
Perhaps.
Fuck can't. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, anybody else has anything interesting to say?
Hold on, I'm
But
trying
you
to
have
find
4 pages there. I'm sure you have something.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's such. I find it very strange actually how the curse words can like obscure a sentence into something other than the meaning. Like I'm trying to think of a few examples of that kind of scenario, but yeah, it's
Swear words are known to have been around for centuries.
Okay.
And the English language is no exception. The oldest swear words in English date back to the 14th century and are still used, albeit, in much less vulgar forms. Of course, many of these words have changed their meaning over the years, but their original intent remains. From the words dick to fart. The 7 oldest swear words in the English are a testament to how language has evolved over the centuries. Whether you're looking to expand your vocabulary or want to know the origins of some of the most commonly used profanity, learning about these 7 oldest swear words can be an exciting and informative journey. Come with
Did you ever come across
and
someone
we'll
that
say-
avoids cursing but says other things, alternatives?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one. I like that one.
Sugar.
Or like son of a monkey.
So,
Mm.
number 7, or see you next Tuesday, curse. Number 7 is dick. Year first recorded 1891. British Army slang. The origin of the word dick as a vulgar slang term for female or for male genitalia, just read the wrong thing there, is believed to be from the British, but it also likely derived from earlier slang terms like dickhead or dickens. It is a vulgar slang word considered offensive by some and is typically used to refer to a man's penis or as a general insult.
Nice.
Oh, you dick.
Yeah.
Why did you say penis more quietly than
Because,
the other
like,
one?
you know, there's Dinah there and she's 59 and I don't want her getting
75,
all
no?
excited.
Poor old Dinah, huh? Would you use the word dick at all, say in football terms or?
I'd be kind of, you don't want to be a dick, like.
Yeah, I think
That's the way I say it.
that's probably my most common
I
swear
don't say
word that I use.
I don't say dickhead a lot.
No, I say dick.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dickhead.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's a comedic one. Yeah.
It's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick. It's a bit of an Australian one, isn't it? Like.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's
I don't
got.
know.
I think it's got Australian roots. the
They've
way
all got
they-
dicks outside.
Absolutely.
Apparently number 6 is numpty.
No, it's not.
Why
in the world?
Why do I not
You bleeding numpty.
pre-read these
Bleeding.
things?
There's another curse word. Is bleeding a curse word?
No.
I think it's what follows it.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good point. Actually.
What
Um,
are like? Let's say words that say my daughter would be saying. I do wonder. I think back in my day it would have been a curse word. Fart. Is that a curse word?
No, I don't think.
But back
so.
in the day,
Whoa, hang on now. Don't be destroying my list, John. Talk about
Is
the
it on
curse
your
words
list?
as they come up in the order from 7 to 1.
This answers it then.
Okay, so numpty is number 6. Go on, John. Continue.
Is fart a curse word, Bertie?
Well, I don't know, because at number 5, wiffle waffle is a curse word.
Excuse me. What was it, in 1930?
Oh my lord!
There you go now.
Call up swap.
Yeah, 1500s. The word wiffle waffle is not commonly used swear word in English, but it can be used to express displeasure or mild irritation.
Jesus.
Mm.
Oh, Jesus Christ, right. What was that, number 5?
Number 5. yeah.
Number 4 is F-U-C-K.
Mm.
I love the meme that it says with the picture of the duck. It says, "It's never a duck." It's German.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 1568.
Fuch. There's a word in German, F-U-C-E-H. Fuchen. Right?
The 16th century, his original usage, fuck was a slang term for sexual intercourse.
Oh, right, okay.
There
So
you
that's
go.
the roots of it.
There you go, yeah.
No way.
Hmm.
The swear word also has many variations, derivatives including fucker, fucking, and motherfucker.
Mm.
Oh.
We're getting to the...
I was Googling, obviously, curse words, foreign languages, and there was one very funny German one that I'm going to use more often. It's called Assengeige. It's ass violin. You're an ass violin.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm going to use it more often.
That's nearly as good as saxophonist.
Oh, that's awesome. I love saxophonists.
Calling the cat in from outside is number 3.
All right.
There you go now. It's Latin and was first used in 1533.
And was it pronounced a different way? Or are we pronouncing it wrong? Can you pronounce it for us?
No,
Can you? What's the right way of pronouncing that word?
the word pussy is a term that refers to the vagina, a female
believe you said
reproductive organ. It is part of the anatomy involved in sexual intercourse and childbirth. There you go. I don't know. It doesn't really say why it became a curse word though. It's just
Yeah.
it's a taboo word. Not
Well,
really
what
a curse
about-
word.
And this is common in America. I don't think it's a bad word, but common in UK. Fanny.
Yeah, because that's what they call a bum bag.
Yeah. Fanny pack. But in the UK it would be a bad word.
It would be.
But is fart a
agree.
bad word?
We're getting to it. Calm down.
I just need to know. I need to know. This is building
Now,
up here.
you've kind of ruined it because number 2 is see you next Tuesday. Germanic also.
Mm.
It's funny that 2 is similar.
Oh, there's a picture there. That's nice.
Anyway, and number 1 is fart. Fart.
Really?
No.
There you go.
What?
The oldest curse word.
The oldest.
It's not the most like offensive or anything. It's just the
Yeah.
oldest.
Yeah.
Right.
1250 was the first time it was ever seen in Old English. The word fart has been recorded since the 13th century and comes from the Old English word forton, making it the oldest swear word ever recorded. It has been used as a vulgar slang term for flatulence.
Right. The daughter's not allowed to use that word anymore.
There you go.
Well, I was walking up the street there today, and there was 2 Polish lads walking down the street, and every second word was kurwa, kurwa,
Yeah.
kurwa. It was like every second word,
Yeah.
and it's the exact same way that again Pat's lads were walking down the road there. Every second word was a swear.
Yeah.
Exact same way, and it just seems to be part of the vernacular.
Yeah.
But I found that with certain people that I talk to, I'll adjust how I talk. So I'll throw in swear words. Say if I'm talking to Robbie, for some reason, I don't know why, when we're doing like building stuff or something around the garden.
Because you're trying to like
Man stuff.
man up him, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what it is. And every second word is a swear. Oh, yeah, out there.
Fuck that over there.
And
Yeah.
like, but I would not talk like that. Say if I was at home or around the kids, or obviously in work or whatever.
Well, I think Johnny touched on it earlier. What would you do now? Where would the line be with your kids on what they can and can't say of those 59?
Oh, Jesus, they don't say many of those. And in saying that, when your kid does inadvertently swear and they're very young, you want to be angry, but my God, it is funny. It is hilarious.
Yeah, no, we try our best. Like, you know, when you're in the car with the kids, you try your best not to
Yeah.
curse.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you have to wait until they're older. It's like everything else, and let them make up their own mind.
Yeah.
But because
No,
they're
they won't be
younger,
allowed- they won't be allowed to curse until they're 19 or 20.
that's when you make up your own mind.
Yeah.
Under 18, it's
Mm.
Johnny's roof, Johnny's laws.
Yeah.
But like, what if they did start cursing? What would you do?
Like, is there a line that is too much? Like feck. You think feck be
no,
alright?
she wouldn't be allowed to say feck. No.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what about crap?
No, not allowed to say the crap.
Damn.
No, damn, and YouTubers are saying the word damn
Oh,
and
that-
God damn it, and she said it a few times, but she's not allowed.
So damn it would be now taken as probably not one if it's in YouTube things.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, you see. God
But it
damn
is,
it, or
yeah.
what? And some guys, what the flip?
Yeah, and what about hell?
What? Yeah, they don't do what the hell on YouTube. They do what the flip or what the
Okay.
what the whack, what the. They
And
do a load of
what
different
about
things.
arse?
Arse? No, that's a bad word.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Bugger.
but I was over here.
Would you say bum?
bugger? Don't know. Bum? Yeah, you can say bum.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, because bum isn't a bad word.
Yeah, bum is your bum.
What if you called someone a bumhead?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that'd be an insult.
Right.
Oh.
Like not a bad word, but it's an insult that hurts someone's feelings.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
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 I was overhearing. You know when you have a green in front of your estate house.
Mm-hmm.
I was overhearing like a bunch of kids, and this like no more than 8 came over to the group, and I could hear them all talking like, "Oh, did you play football the weekend?" And one of the young lads went, "Do you know what sex is?" And he's only like 7 or 8.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, "What the hell is going on over here?"
And you were like,
and they're like,
what is it, actually?
but they were all other innocent kids. They're all like 7, 6, 5.
Oh, man, that's tough.
And he went, "Do you know what sex is?" And they all went, "No, it's when a guy sticks his dick in a girl's pussy."
No
and he
way!
was only 6 or 7. He
Oh my
obviously heard
God,
this off
Jesus
someone.
Christ.
That's horrific, isn't
So
it?
that's the influence that
Of the internet.
adults and internet.
Yeah.
So whatever they overhear in the car, they're going to their friends.
That's a
and
bold one.
saying that, you know.
Yeah.
Like he obviously didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what those words were. He just knew that's what sex is.
There was always one of those kids in school, wasn't there?
Yeah.
One of those lads who just knew a little bit more than everyone else
Yeah.
and told you about the world.
But those kids kind of are all like, "Oh, it's a bad word. I'm going to be a rebel
But
and
if
say
y-
things."
I know there's
It's good. It's educational at the same time.
you probably have things on like
Bright side of
iPads
it.
on your phones about YouTube that certain things can't come up, but obviously not every child has that.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to go from one thing to another when you have autoplay and you have suggestions on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's probably where things come up too. Like,
Right, let's wrap this baby up. I think it's time. Will we move on to our waffle game?
Yep.
It's time. Let's do it.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, rock. Oh, god damn it. Do you see The Rock playing rock, paper, scissors?
No.
He was playing against Mr. Beast and I think he won. No, he lost.
Yeah, it was something
Can I
to do with
yeah.
donating 100 grand. or
Yeah,
something.
that's right, yeah. Yeah, fair play to them.
okay, so John's going first, is he?
Yes, I'll go
Yeah,
first.
yeah, he won, yeah.
Okay, do you want A or B, John?
Hey,
Do I have to time
That's
him?
because he knows the answers.
I didn't see anything.
Do I have to time him?
Yeah, 30 seconds, please, Scotty.
Okay, I don't know where the timer is on my phone. Hold on. Oh, I find it. Yep, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
John, in 30 seconds, when Scotty has 30 seconds up on his phone.
Yeah, we're
You
getting
ready?
there.
Pressure.
Yeah, there we go, there we
Okay.
go.
In 30 seconds, can you name the 5 key words on our topic this week on category A, Tommy Tiernan?
Oh. Okay, Navan, Tommy, Tiernan, stand-up, comedy, laugh, Oranges from London,
Oh, nice.
Declan, the Tommy Tiernan show, not knowing what the guest is,
Ooh.
their words, Hector, podcast.
Damn, he's getting them all, isn't he? There we go.
Okay, so now, John, have you 30 seconds for Scotty?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so topic number B, Scotty, in 30 seconds, can you name the 5 keywords on Neil Delamere?
No.
I know his name is Neil.
Neil Delamere. Comedy. The North. Cavan. Fermanagh.
You know much more about
It's
me.
not where he's from, no. Neil hair. Sometimes he wears wellies. Comedy again. Comedian. I know nothing about Neil Delamere. Is that the time, is it?
Time up.
Miss.
Thank God. That was horrific. I know what he looks like. That's about it, though.
Okay, so John, right?
Yes.
You got Navan.
Yep.
Now, you said comedy, but I had comedians, so that's good enough.
He's won already. It doesn't matter.
You've talk show.
Yeah.
I think you said that. You missed out Galway and Derry Girls.
Oh, Galway,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you got 3 out of 5.
Why Galway? Is he living in Galway?
live-
Yeah, he lives in
Galway,
Galway.
yeah.
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 Oh, he's been a Galway native
is
for a while.
Is a Barn or something he lives in?
Yeah.
C23F49, if anybody wants to call around him.
Oh,
Is that his postcode?
No one wants. There's probably somebody's postcode.
I imagine so.
If you do have that postcode, please get in contact and we'll send you out a nice gift from the Waffle Hour podcast.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, Neil Delamere, you got a comedian, comedy again. Fair enough. You said hair. I had red and ginger down, so that was about his hair. So we'll give you that as well.
Oh my
Oh my God! You're back in and running.
I think so. How many did you get?
3. Okay, so he's not from up north. He's from Edenderry.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, County Offaly.
Who am I thinking of then? It's the northern fella. He's like on the border there.
I do know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Who's that fella? He looks like Neil Delamere.
Oh, it's not Maxwell anyway. It's,
Is it Maxwell? Is
well,
it?
he's long hair.
Andrew's from Dublin. Sandy.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
he's a
he's
dub.
from Dublin,
We
yeah.
saw him at...
Yeah.
But he does be on shows that's in Northern Ireland on BBC, which is The Blame Game.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh.
He did the Northern Ireland cow. What it sounds
Yes.
like. That guy.
Yeah. Moo.
So,
Moo.
Yeah. That fella. Who's he?
Can't remember.
I like him, though. Yeah.
oh.
Okay.
I think that was Neil Delamere, no?
No, it wasn't. Was
No.
it? Maybe he was just putting on a northern accent.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was. Yeah.
Moo.
And then he was on Dancing with the Stars up until episode 7, and then he got voted off. So you got 2.
Ah.
Well, I mean, I don't
So
know anything about
Edenderry,
him.
Dodged the
comedian,
bullet.
Blame Game, Dancing with the Stars, and Red/Ginger.
I didn't know he was from Edenderry. There you go.
Good
Yep.
for him.
Right, will we go shell bombs?
Yeah, let's go shell bums.
All right, here we go. Here's my first and last shell bomb of the day. Did you know, once upon a time, that a jockey won a race after he died? So Frank Hayes was hailed as the winner of the race in Belmont Park, right outside New York City in 1923. However, there was a slight problem. He suffered a massive heart attack and died in the middle of the race while he was on the horse. And the celebration wasn't exactly sweet. It was cut short when they all realised that he was actually dead.
Oh,
And he got
Jesus.
over
Oh,
the
wow.
finish line.
And you just managed to stay strapped in like a
Yeah, he
horse.
was just like jiggling about the
Wobbling
place
around.
and still won
God
the
bless him.
race. What a way to go out, though. Like,
Yeah.
I hope he got to the finish line and then passed away.
Hmm.
And it wasn't kind of halfway through the race.
Or halfway through the race, having a heart attack, and everybody cheering him, and he's like, "Please help me."
Oh, actually.
I have a shell bomb,
Okay, go.
and it's on the curse subject.
Okay, cool.
And obviously Chuck Norris. We all know Chuck Norris.
Yep.
Did you know that Chuck Norris does not say curse words
Oh,
and is a huge advocate for not using curse words?
no way.
Every movie he starred in, he's enforced not having a curse word in them.
No way.
And there was curse words in the Expendables movies, and he always advocated for them to remove every curse word in the Expendables movies, but
Wow.
they wouldn't do it.
And he was still in them, though.
He's still in them, but he doesn't say curses. He's
Big money there, I'd say.
oh yeah,
Unbelievable. Boy, Chuck.
Yep.
Some boy doesn't need to use curse words.
No.
He used his feet and hands.
And his
Yeah.
beard.
And his wonderful just being deadly. Bertie.
Do you sometimes get sore heads and headaches?
Oh, yes, all the time.
It may be because you're suffering from the dehydration.
Oh, yeah.
Because the human brain is 78% water. So if you are dehydrated, you are using your brain without it being properly and sufficiently lubricated. And it does not work as efficiently. Up to 60% of the adult human body is made up of water. Research has indicated that both the human brain and heart are around 73 to 78% water. So water is very important.
Can you pour water into your ear and it'll go into your brain?
No, but you won't be able to hear great.
Mm.
You have swimmer's ear then.
Okay.
You are on a night out. This happens to me regularly because of gigs. So we play gigs and you'd be singing, sweating, jumping about the place, and you don't normally consume the right amount of water that you need to revitalize yourself. And you get home in the evening and you might have a pint of water or you might have 2 pints of water, but if you drink too much water, then you're risking either pee in the bed or having to get up again when it's already too late. So I often sacrifice another pint of water for going to sleep and accepting the fact that I'm going to wake up with a little bit of a headache because I'm dehydrated. So I knew that
Before
fact.
alarm clocks, people used to do that so they make sure they wake up on time.
What?
Drink water before they go to bed.
Oh, right. That's a
Yeah.
good way of doing it. Plastic sheets.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Interesting.